What's going on, family? You got the top dog here with another edition of the Listening Room. How's everybody doing out there today? We're having a good time in the Listening Room. Starting off with that reel-to-reel that you see to the right of the TV. That is a brand new to me Crown CX-822. It records and plays in the forward. I went down to Mr. Ziska's in Ocala, Florida, and this reel-to-reel, it had a scratch to the right of the word Crown. So he gave me a big discount on that, so you know I couldn't refuse it since I love my crowns anyway. So I had to go ahead and get that. So, matter of fact, that's where we're playing the tape today. We're playing some Frankie Beverly and Maze. And I think I'm gonna just stay with that tape for the whole thing. Hopefully, YouTube will let me post the video. I did a video yesterday, and I had borrowed a tape from my brother Franz down there in Orange City, Florida. He let me bring it back up and dub it. So I was making a tape of dubbing that tape, and Facebook shut it down. They denied me. They would not post it. You know, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm just glad that I made the video a half hour. So there was another reason that I had to go down to Ocala. It started off with, as you look at my head, the one to the right there, that is the Crown CX-822 that I took down to Mr. Ziska. And I'm gonna show you, I don't know if this pointer will, yeah, I can do it. Well, right here, where the nav hub screws into the Crown, I had screwed it too tight. And it moved the reel plate in too much, and it was hitting against something on the inside. So it took him about a whole 2 minutes to fix that. And he also did another thing for me. He put me another electrical outlet on the back so that I can plug in peripherals to it, like a crown sign. And I'm gonna show you that. Let me go down here to cam 4. Here we go. And you can, I have to put another adapter on there so I can turn the brightness down so you can see it, but that's the crown sign right there. And right there is where I was talking about I had screwed it in too tight. So, lesson learned. I thought I had really messed it up. So, that's a good thing. But also, while I was down in Florida, I took the Reebok's B77 Mark II. And that's sitting there on the top of the Yamaha system. That's to the left there. And Brother Franz basically refurbished that for me. Changed out a whole lot of capacitors and the Reaper capacitor. I think that exploded on him when he turned it on. He's getting ready to fix it. And this thing is ready for another 40 years of use now. So, Brother Franz, I thank you so much, because if I had turned this thing on one more time, it would have exploded on me here in the room. And see, that's the thing. He told me it was made in '86, because he was excited because it still had the stickers showing that it was brand new, because it was new old stock when I got it. And I bought it from a guy in Berlin. it was from a music store that had closed down. They had some stuff in storage. And so I guess apparently somebody eventually didn't pay the rent. So he bought the locker and he had that new to me Reebok V77 Mark II. So I bought that for a real good price from him. He sent it from Berlin. And it's been in here in the listening room ever since. So, Brother Franz, again, I thank you so much. The Reeboks is ready to go now. And let me see, what else do I have going here in the listening room? Let me show you something else. Let me see, make sure I got it on the right camera. Let me go back to camera 2 here. And I want to see if I can pick it up. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Video Ninja. And I can get right down there with it. Brother Franz told me about this this fan that I could get. And let me go back to Video Ninja. Computer wants to play games with me today. There we go, the Video Ninja. And he told me about this little fan that I could get. Let me pull it out here so you can see it. All right, let me get Video Ninja to work right here. There we go. And this is the fan, and it has it pulls the heat out and pulls it out from there, draws it in on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, that's what I'm using to keep that Yamaha. Oh, this thing going all over the place now. Let me get off the Video Ninja. But anyway, it's going to keep that Yamaha power amp cooled down. And so I'm grateful for Brother Franz telling me about that also. Now, he's the one that told me about the video audio matrix that I've talked about in the last few videos. And I can't tell you how much I'm loving those things. They are amazing. I've been looking for something like that for a long time. So, Brother Franz told me where the hookup was, and I was able to go and get them. So thank you, Brother Franz. All right, since we're at the front of the video, you know I got to do my shout outs. So if any of you out there, family, that's looking for a reel-to-reel, if you need one repaired, or if you just want to see a whole lot of reel-to-reels, go to my brother from another mother, Big Matt's channel on YouTube. I'll put that information in the comments. Also, Brother Kid Howard, they're in Missouri. He does very detailed videos on his Pioneer gear. So if you got Pioneer gear, go to Kid Howard's YouTube channel. I'll also have that in the comments. Last but not least, Irie Ticket and Lord Kissimmee, known as Curtis and Mr. Milton. They are on sweetwatersmusic.org every Thursday, Friday, and Sunday from 6 to 9 p.m. So if you want to get your reggae fix on, that is definitely the place to do it. They put on a good set every time they come on. There's going to be a lot of reggae music that either you haven't heard before or you haven't heard in years, because they got a lot of music. So if you love that reggae, go to sweetwatersmusic.org and give the brothers a listen. I know they'll appreciate it, and you will too when you start listening to the music. All right, and I shouldn't leave myself out. So going to change my view here. I'm trying to fade it, and for some reason, it doesn't want to cooperate today, but that's okay. It is what it is. But family, if you love that old school vintage gear, if you love R&B, jazz, and blues, definitely if you love real, then you are in the right place in the Top Dogs listening room. All we talk about is old vintage gear. Now, I got a little disappointment the other day. My Yamaha preamp started messing up. And so I had to take it out of the system, and I'm gonna see if I can get Video Ninja to act right again. I had to put a modern amp in there, preamp, because that's all I had. So let me bring it in there. There we go. And it is a Emotiva PT2. But I had to put that in there so that I could get the music to you, going off of that Yamaha system. So please forgive me for using a new piece of gear, but I didn't have any choice. I had to do it. So let us get off of Video Ninja. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. Make it so that you can see the VU meters down there when I give it a decent view. Let me see if I can, well, you can see it a little bit off of webcam 1 here. And you see the guitar is to the left of the guitar and on the bottom. That's the power amp for the Yamaha system. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the video audio matrix again, because I really want to get this information out to everybody. And it's such a great piece of gear. I've had people on the channel hit me up that have bought these, telling me how much they love it. And I have 2 of the video audio matrix hooked up. On the left side of the room, I have this Vitronics 8x8 matrix, and on the right side I have the Interim matrix. And with that, you can run all of your gear in there. And I have I've joined both of those video audio matrix, so I can, as you can see, well, you can when I go back to webcam 1. Well, I'm on webcam 1. Okay, so you can see that I'm playing the new Crown that I got. But it's coming, all of that is coming to the left side of the room. So I'm going to show you. And this phone don't want to cooperate today, but you can see this is all on the right side of the room. You see the VU meters jumping. That's on the Crown CX-822. That's on my Atari MX55 T-M. That's on another CX-822. Also on the Techniques RS-1506. On the Pioneer RT-909 and the Pioneer RT-707. And of course, down on the bottom, you can see all them blue VU meters jumping. Boy, you can't beat it with a stick, can you? Southern girls. Yeah. Gotta love it. Frankie Beverly and Maze. Southern girls. So I'm gonna move my thing off to the side there that I have with the Video Ninja. And I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in the video for a little bit. I'm sorry, I apologize for all the technical difficulties. That sometimes works for me, sometimes it doesn't, but that's okay. As long as we can listen to some music and have a good time here in the Top Dogs Listening Room. Let me see, what view have I? Well, I did this view in the beginning. That's showing all of the right side of the room, where I was showing the VU meters a little bit ago. All right. Love me some Frankie Beverly and Maze. Let me go down here to one of my favorite views where I just do the split screen and show a little bit of everything in the listening room. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention with Big Matt, he also does a lot of YouTube videos, and they're how-to videos. So they will show you how to repair your own reel-to-reel in some cases, where you don't have to send it in to a tech. He's got a bunch of how-to videos. Brother Franz was saying that he learned a lot of what he knows right now from looking at Big Matt's videos. He just watched them over and over. And Franz is an engineer. He was able to start repairing his own reel-to-reels. So he's recapped quite a few reel-to-reels. Matter of fact, he's going to have some up for sale here pretty soon. When he does put them up for sale, I'll let everybody out there know. I know he has a bunch of either 2 or 3 7-inch machines that he's going to be selling. And like I said, I will let you know when he has them posted for sale. Now, for everybody who has not been on the channel before, I guess I'll go on around the room. I'll let you know everything I have in here. Like I said, for a little guy like me, I got a lot of reel-to-reels. Now that reel-to-reel to the left of the screen, it's sort of hard to see it because I got the dust cover over it, but that is an Irie CX-822. That is a 4-track machine. It plays and records in the forward and the reverse. And I'm gonna put that one up for sale. If somebody on the channel buys it, I'll sell it for $1,000. Comes with the dust cover. If I post it on the website, it's gonna be more. So if you're interested, let me know. It plays great. Looks great. All right, the next reel-to-reel, I already talked about it to the right of the TV. That is the Crown CX-822. That's my new-to-me machine, just got it Saturday. It is a 2-track machine. Plays and records in the forward. All right, let's go to webcam number 2. These are jamming, ain't they? All right, and I talked about this one before. The black one sort of down a little bit. That is a TIAC X2000R reel-to-reel. That's a 4-track machine. It plays and records in the forward and reverse. It's a beautiful machine. I turned the lights out in the room. I'm gonna turn it back on in a minute, but I was trying to stop some of the glare that's on the dust cover on the Reeboks. But when I turn it back on, you'll be able to see more of the X2000R. Next one in line is that Reeboks B77 Mark II. That's the one that Franz did for me. And I couldn't thank him enough. And that B77 sounds nice. It really sounds nice. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights on, and you can see the X2000R a little bit better. Now go to the right of the Reeboks. That is the Pioneer RT909. That is a 4-track machine. Records and plays in the forward, but it also plays in the reverse. I'm not sure whether it records in the reverse or not. So I'll check that out. Down below that is the Pioneer RT707. That's a 7-inch machine. Plays and records in the forward. That's a 4-track machine also. Plays and records in the forward, but also plays in the reverse. All right, folks, we're gonna shift over to webcam 3. Here we go. Now, to the right of that Pioneer RT707 I just talked about, you have the Technics RS1506. That is a 4-track machine, plays and records in the forward, but it will also play a 2-track tape. There's a switch on the front that you hit. It'll play that 2-track tape for you. Now, to the right of that is another one of my girls. That is a Crown CX-822 2-track machine. To the right of that is my Atari MX55 T-M. Also a 2-track machine. Plays and records in the forward. Now, the Crowns and the Atari, they will play and record 3 3/4, 7.5, and 15 IPS. Now let's go to the right of the Crown. It's got the Live On Air sign on it. That is a Crown CX-824. That is a 4-track machine. Plays and records in the forward. And last but definitely not least, right above my head there, that is Crown CX-822 2-track machine. So I have 3 2-track Crowns and 1 4-track Crown. And I got that one, the one that I got Saturday from Mr. Ziska, because number one, it was such a great deal. And number 2, I love Crowns. And I talk about them all the time. Those are my girls. And I tell everybody, if you don't have a Crown in your listening room, then you are really missing out. The fidelity on these Crowns is outstanding. To get something to match it, you would have to pay around 10 grand or more and buy yourself a Studer. Then it's going to be up in the air whether it's going to match that Crown. The Crown is just so good. Now, all of my Crowns have been refurbished by Mr. Ziska. So they are actually better than they were when they were brand new. Now, to get a refurbished Studer, shoot, you're going to pay what, 15 grand? Somewhere around in there? So these Crowns are more economical. The fidelity is just marvelous. Plus they look good. So I highly recommend getting a Crown, and I need to start putting Mr. Ziska's email address in the comments. Now I don't really want to put his telephone number on this, but if you hit me up, I will give you Mr. Ziska's telephone number. You can call him direct. So that's about all I'm going to say on the Crowns for today. So all we're going to do is we're going to sit back. We're going to enjoy some music here in the listening room.
Sometimes I feel that we try and make each other
And as you can see, I got my audiophile t-shirt on. You know, always got to have something with reel-to-reels on it. Now, all of my other tapes I was making, I was running about an hour. I'm still up in the air whether how long I'm gonna run this one. Mainly because they wouldn't post my video yesterday. So their algorithms on there is something else. And see, the thing about it, this channel is not monetized. I'm not making any money trying to do this stuff. I'm just having a good time, trying to show some vintage gear, trying to show reel-to-reels, give out information whenever I can get it, and you know, try to help people out. And it's just that some artists, they don't want you to play any of their music unless they're making money off of it. You know, it is what it is. You know, and I always tell people on the channel, you know, if you got like Tidal, if you got Apple Music, a lot of the sites there. If you play in their music, you know, go in there and play some of that old school music so you can support these artists, because they do get paid a tiny bit every time someone plays some of their music. But I just don't understand why they just don't post a video since there's no money being made. Because this just reminds people of that old school music out there. So they'll go and they'll start listening to it. And with that, the artist makes money off of it. So, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. But you know, it is what it is, family. But maybe one of these days it'll get a little easier. Now, I know I got some people out there that have some great stereo gear. It's got some great reel-to-reels. And I wish I could talk everybody, do your own videos. If you're logged on to YouTube, you have a YouTube channel. And you can take your cell phone and make a YouTube video and just upload it to your channel. And all you gotta do is let me know, I'll let the family know that you got that video out there. So you get people to coming and watching your videos. Because Big Mac was the one that talked me into doing this. And believe me, when I first started, on up until, I guess not that long ago, I was horrible. You know, I didn't know anything about uploading a video or even about using this OBS software that I'm using on the iMac to record the video and to, you know, upload it to YouTube. So, you know, I've been learning as I go, and I still have problems. As you saw earlier, me trying to use that Video Ninja. This was just a bad day for that. But, you know, I still mess up. And I hope everybody forgives me. I'm not a professional. You know, I'm just doing this just to have fun. But I had to learn a lot about OBS. Big Mac told me about it. Then I started looking at YouTube videos, and little by little I picked up little things about it. I still can't do the video editing using this iMovie software. And I've told everybody before, I have short-term memory loss from when I went through chemotherapy for stage 3 invasive bladder cancer, thanks to the water at Camp Lejeune. And so I was one of the ones, I got chemo brain and my memory never came back. So I have to deal with it. You know, it is what it is, family. But I look at the YouTube videos on how to use that iMovie. Then I go on iMovie and I forget just about everything I saw on the video. So, hey, it is. That's why I tell you, what you see is what you get. Unedited, unadulterated, it's just what it is. So, but anyway, any of you can get out there, you can make a video. It's very simple. That's why I talked Kid Howard into doing it. I am so glad that he's doing it because he's putting out some great information for you. And that's why I always mention him. I want everybody to go to his channel, show the brother some love, check out that Pioneer gear. And he also has a video audio matrix. Well, no, his is an audio matrix. He found a good one. Because with the video audio matrix, it's a little bit of overkill because you're not using the video part. But that's normally how you get these things. Now they've gone up in price, and I think I mentioned on the last video. Man, I guess they see people buying it now, so they running prices up, $250 on up. But keep checking Fleabay because you can find an 8x8 at a decent price. Just keep checking. And you'll find one 50, 60, 70 bucks plus shipping. Now that's a good deal. And it'll work wonders for you. But if you keep looking and if you can't find one, then just hit me up. I have a few 8x8s here. Well, I know I have one. I gave one to Brother Franz when I went to Florida this past weekend. But I have one. If you need it, just hit me up. I'm gonna charge what I paid for it. So there's a $125 plus shipping. And you got yourself an 8x8. I also have a few 6x6 matrix. Those are 85 plus postage. But if you want one, just let me know. I'm not trying to push my own gear or anything. It doesn't matter because I love having a spare just in case something happens. I can switch it out and keep it moving. But I grabbed someone I did because I did want to help people out, help the family out on the channel. But, I'm not trying to make money off this stuff or anything else, folks, Just trying to help my viewers out a little bit. Man, that Frankie Beverly sounds good. Yeah. I got to get back into doing some recording in here because you look at under the TV, those are all cases that have 10-inch reels in them. The ones that have the pink labels on them, those are tapes that I have recorded on. And the ones that are blank, that are white going there, that's tape I have acquired. And I have yet to record on them. Now, some of them are brand new ATR tapes. Some of them are recording the masters. And some of them are used Maxwell tapes. And those are good tapes, by the way. If you can find some Maxwells at a decent price, if you find some, hey, $40, $45 plus shipping, you better go ahead and grab it. That is a whole lot better than paying, $98 for a brand new roll of ATR or recording the masters. The tape prices have gone through the roof. But, they see more and more people getting into vintage stereo gear, vintage reel-to-reels. So they're trying to make money off of it, and you know what they say is whatever the market can bear. And that's why the cost of reel-to-reels is also going up because more people are buying them. If you're going to get a crown, I would advise you to hit Mr. Ziska up pretty soon because he's had his at the same rate for years now, but he's thinking about raising that rate a little bit. You know, which he should have done a long time ago, to tell you the truth. Because for a brand new, for a Crown CX-822 that has been completely refurbished by Mr. Ziska, it's $3,000, and it's worth every penny. But you want to catch it now before the price goes up. And like I said, I got that deal on the one that's playing, and I didn't buy another rack by niceracks.com for this one, but last year sometime I bought a travel case, a Crown travel case from Mr. Ziska, and I put the Crown in that, and it has doors on the front and the back, so that protects it if you're going to ship it or if you're going to move it around and everything. So I just don't have the doors on it, so it's getting plenty of air, and it actually looks good. And I did some corrections on it. Today, Mr. Ziska told me to slide it down to the bottom of the case, and I did that. And I ordered a vent, a 1U vent off of Amazon, and put it on top. So she is looking real pretty right now. I'm gonna see if I can, let me see if the Video Ninja will show you. Yes, it will. So I'm going to switch over to Video Ninja. Now that tape is playing a little hot, but I can't control that. That was just the way I taped it. And see, that's that vent at the top right there. And you can see I can come on down. Now you see that little scratches on there? Man, that's nothing. But I got a $500 discount on it just because of that little scratch. I had told one of my viewers about the Crowns, and Mr. Ziska had told him about this, and he got a hold of me, and he asked me what I thought about it. And I told him, I said, man, that little scratch ain't gonna hurt nothing. You got a couple of reels on there, you're not gonna see that. But he didn't want to get that one, so, because I would never undercut somebody on my channel. I wouldn't undercut anybody. If I know somebody else is going after some gear, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not that dude that's gonna come and stab you in the back to try to get some gear. You know, but he said he wasn't gonna get it, so when I talked to Mr. Ziska to arrange to go down to Florida to get the other CX-822 fixed, I asked him about it, and he said he still had it. So I was like, hey, you hold on to that, I will buy it when I get there. And you know, I didn't have to put anything down to hold it, because as you see, I got 4 Crowns in here. Mr. Ziska knows me, so he knows that if I say I'm coming to get it, well, guess what? I'm coming to get it. So he doesn't have to worry about missing out on a sale or anything else when it comes to me. I'm gonna get it. So, I don't know. I guess people may say I got too many reel-to-reels in here, or I have too many Crowns in here. Well, hey, I'll be 70 years old later on this year. And I enjoy reel-to-reels. I enjoy listening to them. I enjoy looking at them. I enjoy watching those reels spin. And it just brings me joy. So why not? It's not hurting me monetarily. So why not? So, and that's what I said about getting that Crown that I got Saturday. You know, I can afford it, so why not? So that's what I did, folks. But that's just like with that TX-822. Now I had one and I sold it to Brother Don up there in Columbia. And I missed it as soon as I sold it. And let me see. So I ran across that one on Facebook and it was a great deal. So I bought it. So I brought the TX-2000R back in the room. So that was that. But like I said, I just love Reel to Reels, family. So I hope you do too. So this was just going to be an information video with a little music just to let you know what's going on here in the listening room. I'll be doing some recording on the next one and we'll start running those hour-long tapes again. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get off of here. Time to go and eat a little bit of dinner. So before I go, don't forget about Big Matt's channel or Kid Howard. And definitely don't forget about Irie Ticket and Lord Kissimmee on that sweetwatersmusic.org every Thursday, Friday, and Sunday from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it if you do subscribe to it. Hit that bell icon. It'll let you know every time I put out a video. Let all your friends know so they can come and join us right here in the Top Dogs listening room. All right, family, until the next time, you got that Top Dog, and he is out of here.
But I'll be alright as long as I can find the groove. Somehow I know that I can make it. You seem to like my style. Alright. Well, don't you worry, 'cause I'm gonna be alright.